Hey, welcome to Color Up. So what is the biggest fear for the don't player? Well, typically it's going to be the come out roll because of the 7, right? There's no more ways to roll it. Now, once a point is established, the player always has the advantage because they're betting with the 7 and have more ways to roll and win. Today we're going to look at a strategy called the Ricochet. Now, it avoids the biggest problem, the come out 7. The Ricochet is a dark side strategy, and what you're going to do is wait for the come out roll. So you're going to avoid the very first roll of the game, and we're going to wait for a point to be established. So let me grab some dice. We'll just roll it and see what happens here. 8. So 8 is going to be the point for the game. Now what you're going to do is make a $15 come bet. And now you're saying to yourself, wait a second, I'm making a come out roll, so the 7 is going to be a major problem. Well, along with this don't, you're also going to lay against the number. So in this case, we're going to lay $24 against the 8. Now you see I threw out a $25 chip because most lay bets, they're going to take the 5% VIG up front. So it's based on a win. $24 is going to win 20. 5% of that is a $1 VIG. So you drop $25. They'll set you up. Oh, there's some green in there. They'll set you up for a $24 lay against the 8. What that means is if a 7 rolls, you actually win this bet. So we'll win while we lose here in the don't come, we'll win here on the lay 8. So we no longer have to worry about the 7. We've essentially eliminated the worst possible scenario. Now, we do have a come out roll of an 11 that could still hurt us. So with the Ricochet, you also cover the 11 by making a yo bet. So we'll make a bet on the 11, you can make it there, or the dealers might set it up there, wherever they like. So now let's look at our scenario. If the 7 rolls, we'd lose our $15 don't, our $1 yo, we'd lose 16, our $24 lay bet will win $20. So we actually have a little profit there. If the yo rolls, the 8 is unaffected by that. We will lose our don't come of 15, but our yo bet will win 15. So basically it's a push. The big hole in this strategy, and every strategy has a hole, is repeating the number back. And that's why the strategy is called Ricochet. You roll the 8, you roll the 8 back. We would lose our $24 lay bet. The don't would come up and replace that, and the puck would be off. Oh, we'd also lose our yo bet. So that's the worst case. You want to avoid that Ricochet. So if we can avoid that Ricochet, we've got $15 bet, 24 laid against the 8, and there we go, 24. And then we had a $1 yo. We're looking to establish the second number as our don't. Let me just roll and see if we can get a different number. Okay, it's going to be a 6. So our don't would travel behind the 6. We'd lose the yo, little insurance bet. And at this point, we can ask our lay bet to be removed. So you'd actually get the VIG back if it doesn't win or lose. So the $24 bet, you'd get your $25 back. So what you've done is you now have a bet against the 6. You did not have to worry about the 7 at all. And now the 7 works for you. There's 6 ways to roll a 7. There's 5 ways to roll a 6. The odds, or it should pay off 5 to 6, but we're going to actually get paid 1 to 1 for this. So great bet. We're in a great situation. And that's the reason you wouldn't want to say, you know, hey, why wouldn't I just leave my lay bet up? Well, in this case, you're laying more to win back less. Here, if you go through the don't, you establish a number, you always get paid 1 to 1 or better than what you should get paid. At this point, you just sit back and watch the game and hope for a 7, right? You have the advantage, and you're just going to ride it out and look for a win. Now, I'm going to give you one more alternate, and I actually roll it out with this alternate just to get more action in the game instead of just riding out one number. We can establish another don't by coming through the don't come again. And at this point, we don't have a lay bet, so we want to lay bet, and we could actually pick any number we want. Before, we used the puck or the dice to decide what we were going to lay against initially. But if you want to just do it, you can just pick any number. A lot of people like to lay the 4 and 10. Now, it's going to cost you a little more. For instance, you're going to have to make a $41 lay bet to win back 20. So it costs a little more, but there are less combinations to roll it as opposed to, you know, like a $24 6 or 8. So let's say we go with a $41 lay bet, $1 of that's vig. So now we have, there we go. That's a lay bet. That's actually a don't come bet. So they had marked this one. And then we would get our dollar yo, so we don't have to worry about the come out at all. 2-3 is still going to be a winner here, bar the 12, or if a 12 rolls, it's a push. The yo is a tie. If a 7 rolls, we actually win our don't bet up here, and we'd win our lay bet. So let's see what happens real quick. Okay, in 8, we hit our point. For us, it doesn't matter because we've taken our lay bet. So our don't is going to travel behind the 8. We didn't hit the yo, so that's a loss. We lose our insurance bet. And remember, we've laid against the 4, so we don't really care about the point. We are now going to ask the dealer to pull down our lay. So you'll get $41 returned to you. In this case, the puck is going to go off. Now we have 2 bets established. We never had to worry about a come out 7 or 11. And now we have the advantage over the casino as far as dice probability. And these bets are going to pay better because they're going to pay 1-to-1 as opposed to the true odds that we have the advantage of. So that's the Ricochet system in a nutshell. Basically, you have to avoid ricocheting or coming back and hitting that point. Again, if you wanted to, you know, direct lay a number and just choose a number as opposed to the dice choosing it, then you have to avoid rolling that number right back. So let's go ahead and check out a live roll and see what happens. All right, let's give it a try with a $300 bankroll. So we'll just go ahead and let the shooter establish his point first. 9, point's gonna be 9. So we'll mark that up, and then we'll go ahead and we'll ask the dealer, we'll take care of the lay first. So we're gonna drop, well, we don't have the change, so we're gonna do 35 and say, can I lay the 9 for 30, please? So we'll get 4 change, and that will be a $30 lay to win back 20, plus the vig. So that's why we only got 4 change. And then we'll go ahead and do that $15 don't. And if you're going to be playing the don't come, you probably want to position yourself on this side of the table. And then we'll toss in $1 to the stick. You can get $1 yo. And we are set up and ready to get our next point by avoiding the come out roll, or any dangers of the come out roll, I should say. So there we got a yo. It doesn't affect this bet. And we would lose our don't come bet, but that's going to pay 15-to-1. So we'll win that back, and we'll just go ahead and go right back on our don't come. We don't have to worry about 7 or 11. 6 hard. So this is going to travel behind the 6. At this point, we can ask the dealer, can I have my lay 9 down? Sure, we'll get that back. And we're ready to go. We've got a great bet here. We have the edge to win with the 7, and we're going to get paid 1-to-1 for it. Oh, this bet comes down. Forgot to take that one. And here we go for another roll. Dice off the table, no roll. That's good for us, right? If you're superstitious, the 7 should be coming. Nope, it's not going to happen. All right, that's how the game goes. So we did hit our point, so we actually lose our don't. So it's going to come down. And again, we could do it again if we'd like. We could lay behind the 9. Remember, we also mentioned we could just pick a number to lay. Costs a little more, but let's go ahead and do that. So we'll do $41. Can I lay the 4, please? Sure, we'll get the 4 laid. Make that a lay bet. And we'll do $1 yo. And $15 coming through the don't. It's up to you how many times you want the shooter to knock you off. 3 craps. So down will come our yo. We're going to win 15 here. We'll rack that up. And if you want to get insurance again, I mean, we won 15, so there's really not, you don't really need to. But if you wanted to, $1 yo, you can get that back. And here we go, still looking for a number. Yo 11, there you go. Good thing we did it, I guess. So our don't come's going to lose. Our yo is going to pay 15, so we'll just replace that. 10 easy. So down comes our yo bet. It's going to travel behind the 10. At this point, we could pull down our lay, get our dollar back. And we're set with the 10. And then you could do it again if you'd like. You can, should we do it? We can lay the 4 again to get another don't establish if you'd like. Yeah, let's try it. So instead of taking it down, you're having the dealer do a lot of work. Make sure you're tipping them. But okay, let's go 41. Let's go back up on the 4 as a lay. And $15 don't. Dollar yo. Here we go. 9-point hit. It doesn't affect our game. We're playing a game within the game. Down comes the yo. Our don't is going to travel behind the 9, and the puck's going to come off. At this point, we can have our lay bet returned to us if we'd like. And the reason we're not leaving the lay is up because you bet more to win back less. In this case, 40 would only win 20. Here, we're winning 1-1. So we'll rack that up. And at this point, a come out 7 would be great for us. We just need to avoid these numbers. All right, so here we go. Same shooter coming out. He's looking for his new point. We're looking for the 7. All right, it's going to be an 8. 8's going to be our point. And here we're just riding out, looking for and hoping for big red. 8-point hit again. So the shooter's actually doing good, but we're not getting hurt too bad. All right, he's looking for a new come out. Here we go. 7 on the come out, frontline winner, but also we're going to get paid. So 30 is going to get paid 30, and that's all going to come back to us. It's up to you if you want to go at it again with the shooter. We'll go ahead and let him establish a point and keep going. 7 on the come out, all right? He's rolling 7s all of a sudden. 5, point is 5. All right, so we'll mark the 5, and we'll go ahead and lay behind the 5. So we'll do 31 to lay the 5. That's dollar vig up front. So $30 lay to win 20. We'll go 15 in the don't. Dealer, we would like a dollar yo. So we'll get 4 and change. And he'll set you up for the dollar yo. And here we go. Let's see what happens. 4 the hard way. That seems like a good one for us. We're going to lose our yo bet. 15 is going to move behind the 4. And we could just leave it here if we'd like. To try to establish another one if you want. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll get one more. $15 don't. Dollar on the yo. And here we go, Ricochet. That's what we're avoiding, 7. All right, this is a little interesting one. So we lose our yo, and this is a come out, so we lose the 7, but remember we had this lay bet to cover that, so we're not worried about the 7. This $30 is going to pay out 20, so we actually win 5, and this is a don't come bet. It's going to win on the 7, so it's going to come down and win 15. It'll all go up. The puck is going to go off. And rack that up. And we're ready to go. It's going to be a new shooter. Now it's interesting. We have the lay. So, I mean, you could do this on the come out roll even if you wanted to. So we could just do it this way. Don't pass. We already have our lay established. And we're going to have to drop another dollar for the vig. And then we'll cover the yo for the come out. So we're not worried about the 7. We're not worried about the 11. It works the same. It works the same way. Here we go. 8. 8's going to be the point. 8 easy. So this point, we have a bet on the 8 or against the 8. We lose the yo. Dealer, can I have my bet back? My layback? No problem. We'll rack that up, and we're in good shape. We're going to get paid 1-1 for that 8. Again, you could do another lay. We'll just roll it out with this 1 this time. 6 hard. Hopefully it's not a super long roll. Of course, if you're playing the don'ts, you want short rolls. 6, easy 6. 4 the hard way. 4 the easy way. Okay, we're repeating numbers. 10, 10 easy. Are we going to get the 10 hard? Let's see what happens. 8 point hit. All right, bummer. Unfortunately, that time we hit our point, so we're going to lose our don't. Even though we have the advantage, doesn't mean we're always going to win. It's still gambling, right? All right, same shooter's coming out. We'll let them establish a point. That's going to drop and be called an 8. It would have dropped the other way if we remove the impediment. So point's going to be on the 8, and so we'll get back to our strategy. So we want to lay the 8s for 24. Well, let's do that first. Let's lay the 8 for 24. So we'll throw them a quarter, which includes the vig. So we'll set up for a $24 lay bet. And we'll do a $15 don't and a $1 yo. So nothing's going to hurt us except for the ricochet. We just can't roll that 8 right back. Avoid the ricochet, and 3 is great for us. So we lose the yo. We're going to win 15. So we'll just rack that up. Looking for a number, so we'll just cover the yo again. 6, easy 6. So travel behind the 6. This will come down. I always forget to take that down. So, I mean, if you wanted to, you could use this lay to, get another number established. You can ask the dealer to pull it down, or, let's say you can move the lay bet to a different number. Let's just go ahead and pull it down, ask the dealer to pull us down. So we'll get it pulled down. It's 24 plus our vig back. If you paid up front, you get it returned to you. And then we'll do a couple more rolls, and if the roll kind of extends, then we'll go ahead and add another one. 12. And up against the wall, what do we have here? If you can see it, it is a 5. 5. Seems like I've been repeating a lot of numbers in this video. 4 easy. 9. If we go one more roll. 6. Hit our point again. We have more ways to roll the 7. We have the advantage, but that doesn't mean you're going to win. All right, so we're going to lose that, get that knocked down. And so it's up to you. You can just wait for a new shooter. Do you want this guy to keep knocking you down? We have a few more. Let's see. We'll try it for a few more times. So let's go ahead and do, there's already a point established, so we'll just pick our number to lay. So let's go ahead and lay the 4. Yeah, we'll lay the 4 for 40. So let's go ahead and get 9 change. I'll set you up for a $40 lay bet. And I'm just pulling from my front rack and moving my winnings to the back, so that's why I'm kind of making change. I need change here as well, so we can get 10 in change and $15 in our don't. And then we'll use $1 to cover the yo. All right, here we go. Again, we're not afraid of the 7 or the 11. We got an 8. It's going to move behind the 8. We'll lose our yo. That was the point, so the puck's going to come off. And at this point, we could pull down our lay if we'd like. Yeah, we'll pull it down, at least for this roll. We'll get our $1 vig back, and then we're coming out. So we're happy to be a 7. See a 7 here. 6 easy. So this point, we'll go ahead and lay against it. So dealer, give me a lay on the 6. That's 24 plus the vig. Okay, so we'll just set it up. That's a lay bet, which allows us to do $15 don't and $1 yo. We're not worried about this one, unless the ricochet happens. We came out on the 6. We got to avoid hitting that 6. Here we go. Ricochet. There we go. That's the trouble spot. So down comes our yo. Our 6 is going to travel, and our lay, though, it came down. We lost it. Puck is going to go off. And now we got 2 bets back here working. Don't comes. And same shooter, hot shooter, right? Coming out. Let's see what happens. 3 craps. 6. That's going to be our point, but it's also going to knock us off. We'll just ride it out and see if we can see big red. 8. Nope, knocked it off the other one. And well, we got some money left. We'll just finish with the shooter, but let's go ahead and get that. We'll ride out for that one last one. So 41 to lay the 4. And we want 15 don't come. So 10 and change, 15. And then a dollar yo, just to get a point established if we can. We took quite a few hits. 7, all right. So yo comes down, come out, and our 40 is going to win 20. Puck's going to go off. Dealer, can I have my layback? It won, so we wouldn't get the vig back, but we can pull it down instead of giving it another dollar to keep it up. So we'll just rack that up, and we are done with the game. We'll just go ahead and add it up, see where we stand. Feels like we knocked off quite a few numbers. All right, 5, 50, 700, 70, 271. So we're down a few bucks. Just because the dice combinations are in your favor, remember, these dice have to cooperate for you to roll. And in our case, multiple times we knocked off our don't, even though we had the advantage. We were never at a disadvantage. We always had the dice combos working in our favor, but the dice just didn't go our way. We weren't afraid of the 7-11 for the come out to get our don't established, but you know, we still got knocked off. So you still got to have some luck on your side. All right, well, let me know what you think of the Ricochet system. And until next time, good luck on coloring up.